y'all doing? I got this guitar in the mail today. It's about the cheapest thing I could find that was supposed to be pretty decent. It's made by Harley Benton, I believe is the name. And a lot of people's giving it some pretty good reviews. So I got this thing, and I think it was about shipping and all about $250. So I'm gonna try to, I also got a pretty good deal on this old B-Bender. It's a Hipshot B-Bender, and I'm gonna try to put that on there. I mean, according to everything else about this one, it's just got the one hole in it. I don't see any other holes anywhere. So I'm gonna start out with that. It's just got this where the strap button goes. I'm just gonna start out putting it there and see how that works. If that'll stay in tune good. If it won't, I might have to drill a couple more little holes by the side. But anyway, I'll flip the camera around and show you how I'm gonna do that. All right, I got this sped up. So what you gotta do with this Hipshot bender is just take the strap button off. So that's what I'm doing now. Just use a Phillips head screwdriver on this particular one. You just take it off. On this particular model, it just has one hole in it. So you just put it just slides right in place, and then you screw it back in place with the with that strap button. So that's what I'm working on now. Pretty simple, non-invasive procedure. That's the reason I got this Hipshot bender. I never had a guitar with a B-bender before, and I wanted to try it out. So I figured this would be the easiest way to see if I like using one or not. And cheapest way. I paid about $125 for this one, which was a really good deal for the model that it is, because it's got the G palm bender on it. It also has the flip switch for the drop D. So they usually run a couple $100, so I did pretty good on this. Got it on eBay used. But I've seen a couple different models, and some of them have a couple of screw holes on top of it where you can attach it to the top of the guitar, and some of them have a couple more screw holes on the back where it's attached with the strap button. Some of them have 2 screw holes there, but this one didn't have either one. It looks like a pretty early model of this thing, so it's just got the one hole. If that doesn't secure it good enough that it'll stay in tune, I may go ahead and start off trying to do the 2 side holes by the strap button. That would be the least noticeable. Like I said, this guitar only cost $250. That was the reason I picked it. You know, just wanted to get something cheap to try this thing out. And these Harley Benton guitars get a lot of good reviews. I watched tons of videos about cheap telecasters, try to decide what I was going to use for this project. And this one kind of across the board got good reviews. People say it's pretty much as good as a, Mexican Fender or something like that. And it does feel real good. It doesn't have any fret sprout or anything. None of the frets feel sharp or anything like that. It feels real smooth. The pickups work good. That's what I got going right now. It's probably gonna take a little more stretching out to get this thing working just right. Like I said, it's only got the one screw in here. That's the way this one was made. I may drill 2 holes in here and put 2 more screws. I think it will be more stable tuning wise. Seems like you can get a little discrepancies in the tuning if you ain't real careful with it the way it is. Now what I did here for these holes is I took a piece of plastic tubing, because it was missing the tubing that come with this B-Bender, the one that they send with it or whatever. Because like I said, this was used, it's an older one. So I just took a piece of tube in here off of one of those air dusters or whatever you use for like a computer. So anyway, I cut one of those off and put it through there. The holes wasn't quite big enough, so I drilled a hole a little bit larger. I took a little handheld drill type thing and just had to go one size up and drill that hole out bigger, and then took a file and got it as smooth as I could get it, and put these in there and put a little drop of hot glue on top of them to kind of keep them in place, and they're holding in place pretty good. So we'll see how it does. Like I said, I may have to put more screws in this thing to get it real stable, and you know, pay no mind to my playing. It's the first time I ever had a B-Bender on a guitar, so I got a lot to learn about it. So I was doing some real generic stuff there, but anyway, you get the gist of it. So that's what I got going on here on this rig. Got the Hipshot B-Bender. It's got the G bender, palm bender, I guess you'd call it. Works pretty good. I can notice the note, like the parallel note, if you get, say I do that lick. Seems like that note's going down just a little. I figure it's because of the way this plate's made. It's got a piece of felt behind it. And I have seen some of the newer ones that actually have screw holes up here, and you put a couple of screws in the top of the guitar. You know, that's a what do you want to do kind of situation. I even thought about trying taking the felt off and put something a little more stiff behind it, like I've got some adhesive cork material, and it would be less flexible than that felt, or even a piece of rubber or something like that, or maybe even try using some double-sided tape, but then that's a little squishy too, so I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm gonna keep messing with it. I can't stand it when a guitar won't stay in tune, so I'll definitely be messing with it more, and I'll let y'all know what kind of progress I make. But you know, it's holding up pretty good right now, but it's gonna take some getting used to all the way, everything about the thing, but take a little getting used to. But anyway, I'll keep messing with it. See y'all later.